All right. Changed over my mic. This happens frequently. Well, here and there. My my web browser will decide to use another mic, probably because another program is occupying or having control of the mic I want to use. All right. So if you haven't heard already, there's documentation out on Purple Glitter for things that she allegedly has done. There's a probable cause statement, as well as a probable cause paperwork, as well as a complaint filed. So we're gonna get into this. I mean, oh boy, shit happens, man. And what I can say about this is there's a lot of factors to this, because there's people who keep acting as if they're a lawyer, which, as I've stated, 2-3 days ago, that's fraud. You can't say or act as if you are a lawyer. You can't say or act as if you are how do I put it? You can't say or act as if you're a lawyer or a police officer, because people are doing that with what's it called again? Dark Roses. People are acting like her local police chief, which literally is highly illegal. I'm not even sure if that's just a misdemeanor, possibly a felony. Let me look that up. In person, where was Val again? Which state? I forgot which state Val was in. Okay, let me look this up. Then I have my own court case ongoing in terms of me filing suit, and then somebody fraudulently saying that they have a lawyer. I'm putting that lawyer's name down on legal documents when. Okay. All right, let me look this up. Okay, so it's a first-degree misdemeanor. I didn't even think it was going to still be a misdemeanor, but it is a first-degree misdemeanor. All right, so let me take a look at some of this stuff. Let's first get the I guess we'll look at this first. the complaint filed on May 15th. I was wondering where the hell Purple Glitter went to, because I'm like, what happened to her channel? The channel actually did say it was deleted, but I actually found the channel again. So which is like super strange. Oh shit. That is not good. That is not good. Oh crap. I made a boo-boo because I'm working with a program that I shouldn't be working with. Come on. Oh, I gotta restore. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do something different here. Let's close this up. Come on. Let's go. All right. Let me try and use a different browser. Like, Jesus. This is so annoying. So completely annoying. Okay, so we're gonna go with the complaint filed. I might be going backwards on this, but I don't care. We're gonna go backwards on it. Okay. All right. I'm trying to full screen this. Oh, don't mess with me right now. Okay. Probable cause. You know what? It's because it's a web file. I hate these goddamn web files. I really, really, really do hate these goddamn web files. It's really annoying to me. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna F11 this, and we're gonna take a look at this. Then we're gonna go down the list, and then we gotta have a conversation about certain people that have been doing shit and think they can just get away with it because they're incognito and people don't know who they are. All right, so we have this. It seems this was filed not yesterday. Yesterday was 16th, but on the 15th. Is Purple Glitter in jail right now? As far as I know, no. But I'm trying to go on Missouri CaseNet, but it seems to be down. So I'm not 100% sure, but as far as I know, these were just probable cause statements filed, and there hasn't actually been anything in terms of like um an officer going to put her into custody to face what she has done. Somehow, some way, too long didn't read. She was sending videos and photos to her ex lawyer, which she shouldn't have been doing because she was told in late February and had an order of protection against her to not do this. So here we go on the 15th. Complaint filed by Darlene F. Paringan. And it says, Judge Clerk note, the responsibility for redacting confidential information rests solely on the counsel parties or any other person filing documents. Courts will not review each case document to ensure compliance and will not refuse to accept or file documents on that basis. Okay, well, there, the complaint is filed. Next thing I got to look at is this. I guess the charges that are pending. Oh boy, a lot of people have had their hands in this. Like I said, it really does put a bad taste in my mouth when there are actors in girl world who are telling Purple Glitter repeatedly that lawyer this, lawyer that, because I think that's wrong, especially when you know somebody has a certain mental illness or mental illnesses. To actually do that, to actually go around and impersonate the lawyer to try and get into trouble, I think it's actually sick. So the charge, harassment in the first degree, of course, a felony. So the date was April 22nd, 2025. But then again, didn't we see that what was done was May 15th? So how can we reconcile this? I guess the complaint was filed May 15th. But what Purple Glitter was doing in mid to late April is send the lawyer a whole bunch of shit. So we got two charges here. We got harassment in the first degree, a felony, of course, and violation of order of protection for adult, a misdemeanor. Date April 22nd, 2025. Now we got to really figure out what the hell's going on here, because this was back in April, and Purple Glitter was literally coming on and talking so much shit after doing this. She was on, when was it? The 26th of April, talking shit about me, maybe the 27th, maybe the 28th, just day after day after day, even up to 2 days ago. She was streaming, talking shit, doing throwbacks. And I figured there has to be a logical reason why she's doing this. It's the energy thing again. It is the energy thing, because every single time that she is doing something like coming online, she's trying to expend energy. She's trying to focus on something else, because if she focuses on other things, then that's how guys like me, get shit smashed or kicked in their face, because then she starts focusing on me again. And then she directs her energy elsewhere. Can you just imagine how many guys in her locale, her neighborhood of Joplin and Webb City, her state of Missouri, have had the unpleasant interaction of dealing with Purple Glitter, where she just focuses on you, she makes shit up. And that's one of the worst things. Is like, not only the focusing, because the focusing, okay, I get that, but it's the making shit up, like saying things that aren't true, saying things about you, where we've seen her do to this lawyer a multitude of times. I was actually going to make a stream about this, because it's just complete bullshit what's been happening. But yeah, she has to focus on something or someone, mostly someone. So whenever Purple Glitter is not online streaming or writing love letters or love stories about her lawyer that has nothing to do with her, and was engaged and had a date for his marriage set, but yet for some reason she was saying that he was sending her um, X-rated pictures, which is completely disgusting to make up, because once again you're ruining a man's business. Would you want a lawyer to represent you when you're reading online that he's sending his dick pics to a past client? No. Even though it's not true, would you want that? This is why this pissing me off, because this is how people who have nothing to do with this girl world bullshit just want to live their fucking lives. We have people like Purple Glitter doing this shit, making shit up, saying he's sending X-rated pictures when the guy is freaking has a date set for his wedding with his fiance, but you got people like Purple Glitter making this bullshit up. It's disgusting. And then what's not good is that other people, are rushing in like Ariel G, Barney, doing this fuck shit of impersonating people. And you know what? I'm gonna do something about that, because I'm not playing games with people online anymore. Somebody needs to do something about it. Just like how I did something with that little shit Hannibal and his fuck shit, when nobody else will be doing shit except for her, of course. Shout outs to her world. But I need to do something about this, and I've taken the steps to do something about certain individuals that have been breaking the law and thinking they're gonna get away with it. Okay, so we got May the 12th, 5 days ago. So when was this? This was on Monday, May the 12th. I, Steve Vollmer, a deputy sheriff with the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, knowing that false statements on this form are punishable by law, state as follows: Emailing the victim at home and at work, depending on where the victim checks his emails, leaving videos and photos via email. Looky. I'm shocked. Purple Glitter sending somebody emails containing videos and photos, kind of like how she's doing to me and has been doing to me lately. Wow. Who would have thunk it? So the facts supporting this belief are as follows. Okay, so that is why. This is why he went to the sheriff's office on May the 12th, and that's why I believe it's the ADA filed on the 15th a complaint against her that's supposed to go forward. We're gonna look who this Darlene person is, but this makes sense. So he started getting shit from her on April 22nd, and as well as April 28th to May the 9th. And then he went to the sheriff's office because he's a busy lawyer. He has got to make his money, right? So he went to the sheriff's office on the 12th and complained that he does have an order of protection against her because literally been stalking him. So let me repeat. The facts supporting this belief are as follows. On April 22nd, 2025, approximately 1:47 p.m., the victim walked in the sheriff's office. The victim has videos and photos that were sent to the victim from the suspect, Emily Goostree. The victim told Goostree to stop sending videos and emails in February 2024. That is like a long time ago. Okay, so on the 22nd is when he walked in and complained that she's not following the order of protection. The victim was granted a full order of protection on February 26, 2025. Yep, I did show that. On April 28th, 2025 at 15:50 hours, so 3:50 p.m. to May the 9th, 2025 at 11:34 a.m., the victim received a number of 40 videos in his email from Goostree. Holy shit. Wow, okay. So she was sending him pictures and videos. Holy crap, in April and to the May the 9th, and then she stopped. So why the hell was she acting like I'm making all this shit up? I Monty March the 30th, guys. And I'm thinking in my head, you're literally showing all the times you have harassed me by sending me these random emails, and you will do it from multitude of different email addresses that you just make up and then start sending again. But I'm the problem because I'm being harassed by you and stalked by you, but I'm the problem for some reason, and people are not supposed to believe me when you clearly show that you are harassing and stalking me by consistently emailing. Okay, so Goostree violated the protection order by emailing the victim. The victim stated he did not reply back to Goostree's emails or videos. No shit. Nor have I been replying to her emails and videos because she's a freaking sociopath and it needs to stop. Affiant requests the prosecuting attorney of Lawrence County to consider the above facts for determination of probable cause to charge Emily Goostree a Class A misdemeanor pursuant to, and I won't read that. I am requesting that an arrest warrant be issued because NA. So that is why. Okay, so this is why she probably arrested, because they didn't request the arrest warrant. Now, why would you not request the arrest warrant? When was this made out? The 12th. But then we saw that the pending charges and the other things, the complaint. Okay, let's go back to this. So they didn't request the arrest warrant. Anybody from Missouri? Oh boy. Okay. So we got interesting. All right, so let's look back at this. So we got the two charges here. You would think if it's a harassment in the first degree of felony, you would actually get an arrest warrant. Maybe they actually looked into it deeper, because if you went in on the 22nd of April, she has been continually emailing him and sending him stuff. So this is why the charges probably another charge probably got added, or now it's like the harassment first degree because now they're seeing that she's not stopping, especially for the videos. Look at that. That this is disgusting. And then of course, see this. What's filed by our Darlene F. Paringan. Let's take a look at this. This was on the 15th. Of course, a complaint. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at what it says in the probable cause paperwork. I think this needs to be taken a look at. And then I gotta have a discussion here because Papa left you. Okay. And that's my problem. Why? Ain't my relationship, ain't my fucking problem. All right, people. Give me a second here. Let me F11 this. Okay. All right. So we got this here, right? All right. State of Missouri plaintiff versus Emily Goostree defendant. The prosecuting attorney for Lawrence County, state of Missouri, charges defendant in violation of section 565.090 RSM. Yeah, committed the Class E felony of harassment in the first degree. Yikes, Emily. Holy shit. If this sticks up, how much get for first degree harassment, a felony in Missouri? Oh my God. Let me look this up. In Missouri, first degree harassment is defined as intentional causing emotional distress to another person without a good cause, or that action causes that person to suffer emotional distress. This is a Class E felony. No shit. Okay. Class E felony, first degree harassment, is a felony, which means it carries a sentence of up to 4 years in prison. I don't think she's going to get 4 years in prison, but it's up to 4 years in prison. Holy shit. And I knew this was going to happen. Like, she can't help herself. It's the energy thing. I say, people, if she's not harassing me, if she's not harassing the lawyer, she's freaking harassing somebody else. That's what's going on. So the prosecuting, okay, I already read that. So in that, on or about April 22nd, 2025, in the county of Lawrence, state of Missouri, the defendant, without good cause, engaged in an act with the purpose to cause emotional distress to confidential victim by texting, emailing, and sending audio recordings despite a protection order was in place, and such act did cause confidential victim to suffer emotional distress. I wonder what kind of audio recordings she was sending this dude. And she was also texting him. I thought it was only emailing. Okay, maybe she did start texting him. Maybe she got into an episode and started doing this. Who truly knows? I can only speculate, and I honestly don't want to. It says the range punishment for a Class E felony is imprisonment in the custody of the Missouri Department of Corrections for a term of not less than 1 year and not to exceed 4 years. Wow. Holy shit. So if she actually gets found guilty, and I'm telling you, people, there is an overwhelming evidence here because it's a cut and paste, it's a slam dunk case. They literally just need to look at what she sent him, and then that's it. What excuse can you give? You were told in February, end of February, do not try and contact this man. He doesn't want you to contact him. Stop. What defense can you put up unless you do mitigating factors like you're not mentally well? Like, what else can you do? You can't say it was a mistake, like it's the wrong email. You wanted to send it to Monty. You can't do that shit. Wait a second. Did I provide a suitable defense for Emily right there? You mistakenly wanted to send it to Monty because He's in another country, so he can't do shit with you, harassing and stalking him. But this lawyer is close enough to you that he can. Is that it? So Purple Glitter is facing 1 year to 4 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections. Holy shit. Gang, 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 gang. Can you imagine if, no, you know what? No, I shouldn't even say that. Purple Glitter, if you do go in, just do the, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even, I was going to say I believe the best train to be on would be the Bible train. You know, it is still the Bible Belt, right? So don't be joining any sisterhoods or anything like that. Just be on the Bible train where you read your Bible and you just do your time. All right. So it says, yeah, not less than 1 year and not to exceed 4 years, or by imprisonment for a special term not to exceed 1 year in the county jail or other authorized penal institution, or by a fine not to exceed $10,000, or by both imprisonment and a fine. Wow. Why are there two people in the chat? Because nobody wants to talk, Ando. That's why there's two people in the chat. If you observe, there's a lot of people viewing this. So the prosecuting attorney for Lawrence County, State of Missouri, charges the defendant in violation of this, committed the Class A misdemeanor violation of order of protection, punishable upon conviction under sections blah, blah, blah. In that, on or about April 22nd, 2025, the defendant, having knowledge of an order of the Circuit Court of Lawrence County that prohibited the defendant from initiating communication with confidential victim, knowingly violated the term and conditions of the order by initiating communication with confidential victim by texting and emailing. The range of punishment for a Class A misdemeanor is imprisonment in the county jail or other authorized penal institution for a term not to exceed 1 year, by a fine not to exceed $2,000, or by both imprisonment and holy shit. I mean, you have a Class A misdemeanor and a Class E felony. Like, this is some serious shit. I don't even think that DLF was going through this shit, because originally DLF was facing felonies as well, but then they dumbed it down to a misdemeanor. Will the same happen in for Purple Glitter? Who knows? I'm not the prosecutor. I can't say what will or won't happen. I'm just saying that this is actually rather serious, and I knew this was going to happen. One, because of flagrant mental illness on the part of Purple Glitter. Two, people like Ariel G and Barney and their nasty crew keep doing this to certain people who they know are mentally ill. And I have said this for years. It's not right to push people to do stuff like this, because I'm not sure how much she was pushed, but she was pushed by a considerable amount to engage with this lawyer, because there's nasty people online that keep impersonating this lawyer, which in itself is a crime. And then they push people who are clearly not mentally well to then do this, such as contacting this lawyer, and then they get screwed. All right. So we got the prosecuting attorney is Darlene. Of course, I figured so. Like, this isn't right. I don't think PG can be controlled. She can't. She can't even control her mental illness, which is the sad part. But then again, I can't be too sad, because the amounts of shit that's been made up about me, against me, is actually freaking sickening, to be honest with you. All right. Do we need to look over Capone? I'll give you the veto here. You can veto me. Should I look over what was going on with BBW Veronica Chronicles? Should I? Because I have a lot to say about that, because I've been listening here and there to, two hoes fighting each other. I can't believe I said that. We got two hoes fighting each other. And then one hoe is like to the other hoe, hey, I'm running a non-for-profit here. Okay? A non-for-profit. I'm like, you're running a hoeing non-for-profit? what kind of form are you gonna give to hoes? You're running a hoeing non-profit. You're running a hoeing non for profit in a country that says hoeing, selling your ass is illegal, except in certain jurisdictions, like how we have the bunny ranch in um Nevada. Certain areas in Nevada you can do it legally. Yeah, like you running a charity? You doing a wait a second, what kind of form do you fill out in the USA when you're running a charity? Charity what kind of like tax form do you fill out? I'm like, how stupid is this? So you're gonna do a form 990 because you're running a hoeing non-for-profit, or you could just tell the truth and be like, yeah, you was making money off hoes. Like this whole bullshit of going around and saying you're doing a hoeing non-for-profit, you weren't making any money, then it switched to, oh, I was making a little bit of money, then it switched to, oh, I was making what, like $1,000. You honestly believe that you was hoeing and you was running a profitable website where you're trying to dumb down first that you weren't making any money and it was a non-for-profit. So it's a non-for-profit where you could get arrested and serve potentially some serious time after repeat offenses, but it was cool. And then then she says, oh, the way how the lawyer worded things made it legal. So you're telling me because your lawyer worded things a certain way, it became illegal, when prostitution in general is illegal in the United States. How stupid is that? Stupid. And then throwing your bestie purple glitter underneath the bus is completely fucking uncalled for. This is sick behavior. I am not putting up with this bullshit, okay? So here we go. BBW Veronica talking to purple glitter back in December 15th. I don't know when this was. Was this 2024? No, probably 2023. 18 plus, big belly goddess and fupa queen adult content. Okay. So, girl, why do you keep playing this game with a psycho dude? So now I'm a psycho dude when I'm being stalked and harassed. I'm the psycho, not BBW Veronica running a prostitute non-for-profit. She's not the psycho, as the dude that's being harassed by purple glitter that's now having pending felony and misdemeanor charges is completely innocent. But the guy whose name being run through the mud, who's being harassed, who was people got told he was sending dick pics when he wasn't, then was run through the mud again when I said, oh, Hannibal, somebody was saying Hannibal was spreading the virus, which was turned out to be true. Holy shit. So many things when I said this is happening, that is happening, this is happening, that is happening. No, I'm the psycho dude when I'm trying to live my life and I keep getting emails. This fat ass slob BBW Veronica. This goddamn cake farting piece of shit. Talking stupid shit. Oh, she's running a prostitute non-for-profit, a hoeing non-for-profit. What kind of idiot would believe something so stupid like that? And then she's switching it up. Oh, she made a little bit of money just to cover fees. No, what you did was what a lot of people do, and I've heard about this, and I've cautioned people. I've even talked about it, where you get a website, it starts popping, then you start turning into a madame. This is what this fat slob piece of shit was doing. She was a goddamn madame. She had a whole circus of hoes, and if you're hoeing, then there's a reason you're doing it. You're not doing it because you truly want to. You could say that shit, but let's be real. You are not doing hoeing where random guys fuck you because you want to. You can say that shit because truly, honestly, girl, you're lying to yourself. And I know you are, because no one truly wants to do something like that when they have other options. They don't. Some people get complacent with it. And this is why there's a drug problem with the whole scene with sex work, because people just drug themselves up, because truly no one really wants to do this. Because if you have the option to make good money elsewhere and you're not in the thralls of addiction complicated by a myriad of other factors and layers, then you're truly not going to be hoeing. Okay, so they both managed fellow. Yeah, this is exactly what this little shit was doing. And then she was hosting these parties, and she can lie all she fucking wants to, but the whole parties was to make money. Yeah, it's meet and greet, maybe meet clientele, but also those, there was fucking going on. Guys were there to fuck. You think guys are gonna show up to meet and greet, but like, hi, how are you, Nancy? You had a good day today? You know, you had a good day being a, hopefully your knees aren't hurt with you, you know, giving fellatio. Hopefully your day's okay. Can I get you a drink? No, they're there for fucking. They're there to fuck. That's what they're there for. She was hosting parties where guys were fucking. Okay? All right, let's go forward with this shit, because we're not sugarcoating nothing here. Because I know about this shit. I did my research. So she calls me a psycho dude, but she's the one hosting parties where abused women are being fucked. Okay, but I'm the psycho. What about girlfriend experiences? Still boils down to the same thing. They're paying for an experience, okay? You can call it whatever you want. You can call it a clown experience if you want to, okay? But it's the same shit. Women are there, and then they're being fucked by guys who are paying to be there. So you can say you were only being charged $9.99 or whatever monies. I don't believe that's true. How the hell are you gonna cover everything if it's that much? Like, you have to be charging a lot more. And I believe she did change how much she was charging, because it's all bullshit. This woman is just a fat slob psychopath, is what she is. A fat ass slob. And I was really cool with her until she did this shit, and then Purple Glitter, you know, showed this what BBW Veronica was saying to her behind the scenes, because she was right about Booty Bitch. Booty Bitch made that video to make it seem as if I went over to her house and was raping her. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's literally what she did, which is super fucked up. A lot of these women in the scene is super fucked up to do that. Not only fucked up to say that I'm sending you the dick pics when you know I'm not sending you dick pics, but also fucked up to make a video to suggest that I came to your house to grape you, and then dumb fucks, low IQ stupid asses like Gary Unfiltered eating it up because he's so fucking stupid to not think, why is this woman doing this? Because she's a manipulative fuck. That's a borderline. And that's why a lot of even psychiatrists don't take borderlines for therapy, because they think it's a fucking waste of time. Highly manipulative people that know what they're doing. And both Purple Glitter and Buddha Bitch are two fucking sociopaths that have had years, decades of training of how to fuck with people and make shit up. And it seems we're coming to the end of this. So let's go. So we got here BBW Veronica running her fat ass mouth, saying all types of stupid, dumb shit. And then she got outed by her bestie. If you want to read this, I guess I can put it up in a video. And you guys can take a look at this. But this fat ass slob. When was it? Friday night, she makes a video showing all of Purple Glitter shit. I thought Purple Glitter was your bestie, you fat slob. What kind of effed up mannerisms is this? You really moving real shady. Cause Thursday night, Purple Glitter is your bestie and people need to leave Purple Glitter alone. Friday night, you're showing all of Purple Glitter's charges and what's pending for her. Which one is it, slob? Which one is it? Is Purple Glitter your bestie? Because if she's your bestie and people need to leave Purple Glitter alone, that includes you, you slob. Why would you, not even 24 hours later, start putting shit out like, oh, purple glitter is this, purple glitter arrested, purple glitter jail this, purple glitter jail that. Didn't you just say not even 24 hours before that people need to leave purple glitter alone? If people need to leave purple glitter alone, that includes you, you disgusting piece of shit. Why would you say people need to leave purple glitter alone, making it seem like you're this great, awesome person, and then you throw the woman underneath the bus not even 24 hours later, showing all her charges shit? Disgusting. Was she arrested? No, she wasn't. Was her page gone? Yes, it was, but for some reason it's back because I actually checked myself. I went into my history and I checked, and her page was in fact gone. And then all of a sudden it's back. So let's take a look at her page, because this shit should be actually be gone, because now you're facing some serious shit right here, okay? Some super serious shit. I would not be online because this is gonna be a long ass court battle, purple glitter. You are for a shit. And like I said, this seems more like a slam dunk case to me because of all the shit that you were doing. So this is the page. I guess this is black. 365 subscribers. 2 days ago, she was on, and I guess she effed around and she found out she faffled because after that, I guess she found out that there's something out for her. Maybe they called her to come in, maybe to question her about this. But this is what this is pisses me off. Really, really, really pisses. Is this from the court stuff recently filed? What do you mean? I hope she got a purple jumpsuit. The court stuff recently filed. As far as I know, I've been trying to check Missouri CaseNet or anything. Actually, let me check something. Let me check Webb City County. I should do that this way. Webb City is Jasper County. Okay, Jasper County Sheriff's Office in Missouri. Okay, Jasper County Sheriff's Office. No, I want Missouri, not Indiana. Okay, the sheriff is Randy Kaiser. Does it show if there's any inmates? Jail information. Get the inmate roster. All right, we're going to go to inmate roster at Jasper County, Missouri Sheriff's Office. Inmate roster. Oh, boy. When was this updated? Jesus. Okay. Maybe okay. If it went out on the 15th was Thursday. It should show up. Okay, give me a second here. I can rewind and look at the date. Yeah. I'm trying. Okay, so it was updated. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I went here. Okay, I went here to this. Jasper County, Missouri Sheriff's Office, detention/jail. Not Jasper County in Indiana. I got to make sure it's Missouri. I went to the inmate roster. This is a PDF file. After looking at the PDF file, I got to figure out how often do they update this? Because if this is not updated regularly, then this is bullshit and she could be there and I just don't know. I looked it up. Look what it says right there. It was last updated yesterday at 8:19 a.m. Could she be in there? Possibly. Could I call? Probably. And find out. Am I going to do it over the phone right now? Probably not. Maybe I'll just call later. But here is all the list of people. Jesus Christ, I'm not even. Holy shit! For like a really small county, there's a shit ton of motherfuckers in jail. Look at that. All right. Anyways, like I said, it says right there, it was last updated Friday morning at 8:19 a.m. So if it was said Saturday morning, then I would say this is more current, but it says it right there. So yeah, it is alphabetical. I did look and look in the G section. I did not find anybody in the G section pertaining to purple glitter. See? So I can check once it's updated, or I can just do a call. But it just really pisses me off when somebody is like, leave purple glitter alone. And then literally you, the same person that says that, is now showing purple glitter's arrest shit, because I think that is just real nasty. But that is just how Girl World is. We got a piece of shit talking about she's doing nothing for profits for hoeing, like people are stupid, and then turns around and just throws people underneath the bus and is blatantly lying. And it's like, hey, what were you doing when you were literally being a madame running a fucking ring? Like it's really completely ridiculous to me. But hey, people can keep going. There's lots of individuals want to do is lie and make shit up. She could have just easily been honest and just say, hey, yeah, this is what I was doing. That's why I was running these parties. I was making profit from it. And this is why she repeatedly tells everyone, yeah, I wish I would never have closed down my stuff because of Fasta Sesta. If you don't know what Fasta Sesta is, Fasta Sesta refers to the Allow States and Victims to Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act and the Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act. So pretty much it's a pair of bills that became law in the US in 2018. And the primary focus of Fasta Sesta was to reduce online sex trafficking by amending the Communications Decency Act and holding online platforms accountable for user-generated content that facilitates the you-know-what trafficking. So pretty much BBW Veronica was scared. And I mean, for good reason. Because one, what you're doing is illegal because you're hoeing, and then two, you have a website that at the very least is serving as a common body house where you round people up so that they can be used for sex to whatever place you're rounding these women up, and then you're acting like it's a non-for-profit. It's actually fucked up and sick, completely sick. And then you're trying to change this to this to that to this to this to that. Yep. So pretty much we had two hoes fighting a couple days ago, and then we got one hoe now throwing a stalker on the bus. All right. If there's anything, I'm gonna check the Jasper County, Missouri Sheriff's Office and see if somebody has been booked. If they have not been booked, then I will get back to you guys. If they have been booked, then I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me. Actually, let me go this. Let me do this. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it right now. Screw it. I'm gonna do it right now. Because I gotta find out. So stay tuned, people.
You have reached the Jasper County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. Many of your questions can be answered by going to our website at www.jaspercountysheriff.org. For the jail, dial 2. For patrol, dial 3. For visitation hours, dial 1. To reach someone regarding information and warrants, dial 2. To find out what day of the week inmate visitation hours are, dial 3. To find out if someone is in custody, dial 4. For a list.
Okay, dialed 4. Hi there. I'm trying to find out if you have a Emily, last name Goostree, in custody. Goostree.
do not.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye bye. All right, folks, there you have it. They do not have Purple Glitter in custody. So we shall see. There's an update. She will be, because there has been a complaint filed. They're not gonna really sit on too long when you got even a Class E felony and a Class A misdemeanor. Sooner or later, she has to either bring herself to the jail. She has to self surrender herself, or they will go and pick her up. All right. Anyways, I'm out of here. I will give an update to a lot of other shit once that shit comes up. But of all people, I really didn't think Purple Glitter would be the first one to get nicked like this. I knew it was coming because she just can't help herself. But what I feel is that a lot of people have participated in this. Like, I'm not actively going around telling her lawyers trying to contact her, or like really disgusting shit like that, because I think that's in poor taste. People have been doing that to Val for a very long time to fuck with her, and people are doing it to Purple Glitter to mess with her as well, and I think it's wrong. Okay. All right. Anyways, I'm out of here. Smash that like button. See you later. Peace.